Hello and welcome to my dungeon, aka my bathroom. Today I am going to be doing a product review on 3 products by L'Oreal. They are all part of the Infallible line of eyeshadows. The first one I'm going to be reviewing is the Eternal Sunshine, and I'm trying to make it so it doesn't hit the light too bad. It's a very pretty gold, I don't know how else to describe it. It's a gold, very shiny sand kind of color. And the second one is Amber Rush, and this one is, I'm trying to not hit the light, it's more difficult than I expected actually, is Amber Rush, and it's a really dark kind of cocoa color. I like this one a lot as well. And the last one, my dark shade, is Bottomless Java. It's a very dark, very chocolatey color, and these 3 are my daily trio that I use almost every single day, unless I'm wearing pink and I want to use my pink trio. I'll do another video. I have 3 pink shades I like to use together. Unless I'm wearing those, I'm usually wearing these. So as you can see, I've got no eye makeup on right now. I was wearing eye makeup earlier today, and I took it off, so there is a little bit of smudging, but that shouldn't really affect this too much. My kitty just came in the room. Hi, baby. Who wants to see my kitty cat? Come, my sweet girl. Oh, there she goes. Here she is. She's scared of heights, so she doesn't like being picked up right now, but so right, little girl. There you go. That's my baby. That's my child. That is my daughter. I love her very much. So, getting back on track. Sorry, cats are always such a distraction. I'm just gonna put these on for you guys, because I know when I buy a new product, I always like to try to find videos online to see if someone else has put it on, so you can kind of see the product in action, know how it really works, rather than just read a paragraph on the item's web page. I find it's a lot more helpful to be able to see that product on somebody, on their skin. I do have very pale skin, so if you're tanner than me, darker than me, I don't know how these shades will show up on you. I feel like this would be a great highlighting shade if you have darker skin than me, because this is very, very light on my skin. It's very hardly noticeable, and I use it to highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right in, I guess. So the first shade I always put on Amber Rush as my base shade. And I'm going to be using my Eco Tools. It used to have a label. It's kind of faded. I've had this a while. I don't think you can see that like at all. But my Eco Tools, I got this, I don't know, probably about between 1.5 years and 2 years ago. It was really cheap. I got it because it was on clearance at Kmart, and it still lasted me this long. I've had this longer than any other makeup brush. Like, even when I wash it, the bristles don't fall apart, so another good thing I recommend is this. And I just get that light amount. I don't know if you can see that. I just get a light amount on my bristles, and right on there. There we go. Now I do have my camera right here, but my mirror is right here, so every now and then you might see me go back and forth because that bright, blinding light, I just want to make sure I have it the way I'd normally do it without that quite in my face. So if I disappear for a second, you know where I went. Oh yeah, that's perfect. A little bit more on the side. I really love the shade that comes out to. It's not too bold. It kind of reminds me of like in those vintage classic pictures where there'll be like the starlet on stage and she'll have the very sparkly but neutral toned makeup. That's what this always reminds me of, honestly. And then the other eye. I got a cat hair in my eyeball earlier today, so this eye might still be kind of red from that. And it wasn't from that cat, it was from my other cat. My boyfriend has a cat as well. And so we have 2 beautiful cat children, but the other kitty's gonna hide. She's not gonna come near me while I'm talking, because then she'll think there's someone in the house, and she can't meet people. She can't meet people, they're terrible. They're terrifying. So then, I know I probably shouldn't touch this with my hands. I washed my hands before I started this video, but I just like to blow the excess powder out. Does anyone else do that? Just to make sure it's as clean as possible before transferring. So the next shade I'm going to pick up is the Bottomless Java. I think you can see that a lot better now that I've taken the lid off. It's very sparkly, it's very reflective, and it's just that really dark color. And I'm going to use another brush. This one is also by Eco Tools. Before I was using, this is the applicator end I was using before. The other side of this brush has an angled brush. I usually use this just for like little details in the corner. And then this one has a large fluffy blending brush as well as a thick brush for really packing on the pigment. So I like to use the short, thick brush when I'm doing my crease shade. So go ahead, get some of that dark Java, and then just one second. Let me check my mirror. I feel like I'm feeling very crooked right now. There we go. That's a little better. Sorry, I keep disappearing on you. I told you I need to check the mirror. One day I'll have a setup that works a little better than this. But as this is my first makeup review, this is the best setup I could come up with, honestly. I need to find some way to strap a bar across my mirror. That would be perfect. So let's see. Okay. I feel like I did kind of heavy on this side, but I can blend that out. So that is my crease shade, and I just work it right in the crease. I know some people want to contour their eyeballs. They do it like above their crease or below their crease. I tried doing that, and I just have not acquired that skill yet. I look like a clown when I try it, so that's something I'm going to practice in private before I do that on camera. So for now, I just put it right in my natural crease. So once I have the Bottomless Java covered, I go back to that original brush that I had used with the Amber Rush, and I go ahead and open up my Endless, whoops, oh no, I dropped it. Eternal, I almost said Endless, it is Eternal Sunshine. And I know I look very sleepy. I guess there was a little more mascara under my eye than I realized. Also, I've been awake for like very long time. It is now almost midnight. I woke up at like 6 a.m. Had a job interview today, which went fantastic, I believe. So I've been up for a while. So some of that is eyeshadow. Some of that's probably just, you got circles under your eyes. So then, same as before, gonna pack on that pigment. Normally, I would put a primer on my eyes. However, today, since I'm doing the tutorial for the eyeshadows, not eyeshadow and a primer, I wanted to show it without the primer so that people who don't use primers will know what to expect. People who do use primers on a regular basis, they're gonna already know to expect this look to be a little darker, a little more pigmented. So, I'm packing the pigment on, and I'm gonna sweep that all over. There's my highlighting, and I bring that all the way up to my brow bone. I don't know how well you can see it. Like I said, it's very light. I like this because it is very light on my skin, so it's hard to find good highlighters when you have very pale skin. For someone who was a little more tan than me, this would show up a lot better if you wanted actual color, I feel like. But if you are like me and you're trying to find a highlighting shade, this still works well. So I guess what I'm saying is it works good for everybody. Just kind of describing how it works. I don't know. So now that I've got, let's see if I can put them all in one shot at the same time. I've got all three of my colors. Well, they're kind of out of order. There we go. Now that I've got all three of my colors on my eyes, I'm going to go back and take that blending brush. I'm just going to blend a little bit that dark part up with the gold because I feel like I packed it on a little hard on one side. I don't know. Can you tell on the camera? Does the side look darker than that? I don't know. I think it looks okay now. And then last thing that I will do is the very last thing I always do is I'll take this little bit, I'll just put a tiny bit of highlighter right on that spot. Just brighten it up a little bit. Okay, so that's how these eyeshadows work. This is what they look like just by themselves. I'm going to give you guys a nice long look so you can just look at their colors. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, put on some eyeliner and some mascara so you can see what this would look like with a completed look if you wanted to wear this with the kind of makeup you'd wear day to day, like eyeliner and mascara. So I'll be right back. And welcome back. I hope you can at least tell a slight difference. I feel like it looks like there's less bags under my eyes now, but this is the completed look with eyeliner and mascara. So this is what this trio would look like. Like I said, this is my daily day-to-day trio. I recommend this to anyone looking for a good nude trio for their just day-to-day wear. And there we go. That's what that looks like. So if you guys have any questions, if there's any other products you'd like me to try, I just signed up for a couple different makeup subscription services, so I'm really looking forward to making reviews for whatever I get in those boxes. I'm really excited for reviewing products that I use every day, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. Make sure to comment and like this video. Thanks!